Hello, my name is Bash and I'm going to do this tutorial like this. I hope that's okay. I'm just going to talk you through on how I do my eyebrows and how I usually get them on accurate precision. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our brows. And as you can see, I don't really have a shape to work with. My eyebrows are quite sparse. They start right here on the end or the start of my eye. It has sort of a curve there, and then it just fades away. That's because I was born with very, very sparse eyebrows, and it took me 5 years to get this general shape. I don't pluck them because I'm not allowed to, so I make what I can with these eyebrows. So the first thing you want to do is always brush them out into a shape that you desire. Some people enjoy the very straight brow, but right now I'm really into the American brow, which is very arched. You want to stroke upwards and then to the side. So I will show you how I do both these brows and get them as equal as I can. So for my brows, I'll be using NYX Eyebrow Gel in Espresso. This is a very intermediate product. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone starting out. I'm just squeezing a little bit on the back of my hand and then we'll go start. I'll be using my Anastasia brow spoolie brush thing. I don't know what's it called. What I love about this brush is that it's very angled and very sharp. So if you want to have a really defined brow, you should definitely look for an angled brush like this. And you want to start right in the middle of your brow and gently stroke it. Once you get to the arch, you want to start curving it slowly, just dragging it down in small strokes. So that is the general shape of our tail. You can make it as thick or as thin as you want. Personally, I like mine to be thin, a little thin. And you just want to continue from the top. Some people like to start on the top here where the brow starts, but I feel that it's a little too thick, so I like to do it where I'm most comfortable with. Just a little tip, you want to know how big you want your eyebrows to be. Personally, I would say mine is about 1/4 or 1/5 of an inch. Start there and just follow the line I created. See, so we already created the general shape of the brow, and now we're just going to fill the rest in. You can always go back in and fill in the general shape again if you're not happy with it. I tend to do that. Just follow the general shape of your brow. Started from the bottom and now we're here. Okay, do you see that fade there? Some people like it. I personally don't like to fill that in, but I won't fill it in using the gel product. We're going to be using powder. So what you want to do is just blend it out first. The greatest thing about this eyebrow gel is that it's kind of waxy, so it does keep the hair in place. For the brows on the top, I like to push them down, and for the ones on top, I just push them up. As you can see, there is a huge difference between this brow and this brow. My natural brow is definitely more sparser, more grayer than my now structured brow, but we're not done yet, so let me just continue doing this one. Okay, so I've already done the other brow and now we're going to move on with filling it in. I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo powder in dark brown. I'll only be using the darkest color they have. So I'll be taking the same angled brush, just tapping it lightly into the powder and filling in the inner half. You want to use small strokes consistently throughout the first part of your brow, because if you do a really thick one, it'll be so noticeable and very difficult to blend out later. People have varying opinions where we should start our eyebrow hair. My suggestion, start either here or here, depending on how big you want your nose to look. Okay, so we've already done my first half of the brow using a brow powder, but for the tail I'll be doing something a little different. Since my tail is sparse and it's basically non-existent, the body tends to look more thicker than the tail, and I don't like that. So what I've been doing lately is taking a black eyeshadow, this is Crave from the Naked Basics palette, and just applying it on my tail, starting from the arch and going down. I'm only doing this on the arch and some, not all, some of the body. This will create a nice gradient effect. Now I'm just going to set everything using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This will just keep the hairs in place. As a final touch, I like going back in using a concealer and just carving the brows. You don't have to do this, but if you are planning on carving your brows using concealer, I would recommend using cream one just because it looks more natural and it's easier to handle than a liquid. So you just want to start from the bottom again, just carve everything out. This will also clean up the edges. Look at those brows. Wow. Move very, 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 very slowly. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, do like, subscribe, and comment down below if you can. My name is Bash Harry, and thanks for watching. Bye!